and primate, they are one of the most difficult organisms in the world to define. I can put it to the test. Define a human, then you run into a problem. 2 eyes. Humans are not the only one with 2 eyes. Even chicken self, they have 2 eyes. 2 hands. Humans are not the only one with 2 hands. Kangaroo self, it has its own 2 hands. 2 legs. That was why I said you run into problem. That humans eat. Humans are not the only things in the world that eat. Humans, they sleep. They are not the only one in the world that sleeps. In fact, this is why they said the monkeys, apes, and chimpanzees, they are our closest ancestors. And I was somewhere yesterday and I saw all these monkeys together. Very social. Then 6 or 7 of them now gathered together. They were playing, not fight. It was unbelievable. It was shocking. Because we are taught it's only human that can actually socialize to that extent. When they saw me coming now, they just, they dispersed. That means they're intelligent enough to sense danger. Then when I passed, they came back to the same spot. The 6 or 7 of them, and they were playing. What's the English word? And yet we say, we humans are superior to the monkeys. But unbelievably, monkeys, apes, gorillas, and the rest of them, plus humans, we are all primates. Monkeys, apes, gorilla, chimpanzee, orangutan, all of us together, we are all primate. So our question is, what makes humans to be human? That was why I said it's the most difficult question to answer. Humans are primates. There are over 10 million species in the world. 10 millions. Over 10 million. Now, 5 million of them are mammals. You know what they call? What is a mammal? Mammal is any animal that gives birth to their children, life, not through egg. And you can breastfeed them. And that's what makes you to be a mammal. So technically, humans are mammals, but then not the mammals of like dogs and cats and rats. Get that important distinction. I said mammals basically, I think they got the word mammals from a corruption of mammary glands. They give birth life and they breastfeed. And that's why your dog now, remember, your dog breastfeeds the children, the little pups. It's the same with your cat and most other animals. But then I did not call those things primates. So your question is, what distinguishes humans from them? After all, humans give birth to their children life and they breastfeed them. So how come a human is a primate and a dog and a cat that does the same thing is not? The dominant characteristic of mammals is that they give birth with their placenta. Placenta. So they are placental animal. Placenta, you know it now. When they give birth, that's it they throw away. When the humans give birth, you all have placentas now that they will tell them to go and bury or throw away or something like that. And they said, see, mammals are placental animals. All mammals. Then two. All mammals now, they have mammary glands. Some can have 6. Check your dog. Some can have 7. Some can have 3. Some can have 5. But humans, we only have 2. Exactly. So that is a defining feature of every primate. They only have a pair of mammary glands. So that is the defining feature of any primate. We are primates, but we are mammals, but we are primates. Above dogs, above cats, above sheep, above cow. I said, mammals have placenta. All mammals have placenta. And they all have mammary glands. But for human, for primate, for apes, our closest relative, they only have a pair, just 2. If you check that of a gorilla, it's 2. If you check that of a monkey, orangutan, they are all 2. That is why we call them primates. 3. I've given you 2 characteristics already. Placental, then mammary gland. 3. And this is the one that is one of the most important. That will make you distinguish a primate from every other primate. What makes us humans to be different from other mammals that we kill, like sheep and goats and the rest, is because we have binocular vision. Yeah, we are the only one with that kind of vision with the apes. Binocular. 2 straight. You can focus as if we are zooming. Your eyes are in front. Cat. Think of a sheep, a horse. Where are their eyes? Exactly. Humans are the only one with primates are the only one with binocular vision. We can see almost 180. Animals, other mammals, they have what we call monocular vision. Sight. Can see here. Sight. Monocular, monocle, one way. We have bi, can see wider. And that's why when you are trying to see something that is far, you squint your eye like a binocular. Yeah, it's the way you squint it, then you focus it. See, our eyes are here. That's a primate in front. All other mammals are monocular. Their eyes are sideways, usually sideways, not in their front. That is why I say we are unique. We are distinct from them. And the next one, which is important, very important, very, very important. Now listen, all primates are 5 fingers. All primates are 5 fingers. And they always have a thumb that is opposable. All primates always have 5. And their thumb. They always have a big toe and a big thumb. The hand and the leg. Check every other animal that are mammals. They don't. All primates, see, all primates now, they always have a big thumb. The hand, big thumb, the toe. And the thumbs are usually opposable. And I mean, you use them for grasping and every other thing. Yeah, that is why you are a primate. That is your unique feature. Your dog has its paw, not finger. And their own are usually webbed together, tied together. As your dog, your cat, they always have that thing tied together. Primates have 5 fingers. Check any monkey, check any gorilla. We are similar. The difference is they are hairy, which is adaptation and evolution. We are all similar. So, thumb is, I said it then, that cut off your thumb and try to hold your pen. Everything becomes impossible. Even you can't even punch properly without your thumb. Without your thumb, everything becomes impossible. Climbing, yeah, I'll get to that. That is interesting. When we started that as humans, as primates, then we are not used to living on the ground. We were used to staying in trees. Our great ancestors, great ancestors now, started by living in trees like monkeys. And they were what they call arboreal. It was later that some of them branched off and started staying on the ground. And we're used to eating food. Dog is a mammal. Dog has mammary glands. Dog is not a primate. Exactly. Just list all those characteristics I've just mentioned. Dog is a mammal, remember. It gives birth to its children live. It has placenta and all those other things. And yet, it is not a primate. A 5th characteristic, primates have an upright torso. Upright torso. Torso now, this thing you call your chest down. A primate can sit or stand like this. They have an upright, most other animals now, they have a horizontal torso. Horizontal. So, torso is from your neck down to your middle. Yeah, that's cage, that's skeleton. Primates have upright torso. All other mammals, just think of them one after the other. Your horse, your dog, your cat, your mouse. All other mammals don't have an upright torso. That is why when they post on TikTok a dog walking, people are interested. How possible? How can it be possible? How can a dog walk? So, do you know what goes into walking? You don't know your toes. They do a lot of work when you are walking, especially when you are climbing stairs. You don't notice that your toes contract as if they are like. So, if an animal does not have a toe, how can it walk? And that's why most animals walk on force to provide the balance that we have naturally with our toes. And you just serve a function. You've taken this thing for granted that you can, again, that's another characteristic of primates. Ability to be able to walk upright. At the beginning, we were walking on all fours. Even till now, some apes and gorillas, they see them walking on all fours. But we've graduated. So we can now walk on just 2. Then, I said they were arboreal. Arboreal simply means they live in tree. So they need all their hands to climb from one tree, to jump from one tree to the other. But we've evolved. After millions of years, now we can walk upright. Walking is what you take for granted. Logically, you are not meant to walk. Gravity is meant to keep you down. But then, I don't know how you do. Parents are always happy when they see their children walking. When you are 5-year-old and you don't walk, they know there's a problem. When you are 7-year-old, you are still crawling, they know there's a problem. Because as a primate, you are expected to walk. And if you notice, if you've seen little children, how they take that thing one step at a time. You know, they will stand there, they will sit, they will start there, they will sit there. Before you know it, they master that art. And it's only primate that you get all these feelings from, not most mammals. So again, to recap, say binocular, upright torso, opposable thumb, or you like fingers. Then what dimension again? Say mammary gland. That stuff is even important. Because before you start accusing me that your dog's has its own mammary glands and your cat, I said primates only have a pair. Yes, just two, left, right, left, right. So a dog can have left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And that's not a primate. And if you check that of a gorilla, it's the same with a gorilla. If you check that of him, it's the same with a monkey. If you check that of an orangutan, it's the same. One of the great ancestors, I found the name of that animal funny. That stuff is also like a monkey. They call it aye aye. A-Y-E. That was the first time I ever actually come across that animal. That was our great ancestors. See, humans are of the ape family. And we've passed through different stages of this ape before we arrived at who we are presently. So mankind, we've passed from different unbelievable ones. I think I counted about 15 before we now got to our closest relative, the chimpanzee, not even the gorilla. Then from chimpanzee, you now became human, finally, and you can walk upright. That's why if you have the time to study the face of a chimpanzee, it has an expression like that of human. That, it's difficult for animal. You are the one reading that into your dog and your cat. You can't read their expression. You say a dog is sad. A dog does not know sadness. A dog does not know when it is happy. A dog has its own internal mechanism. But you project your image onto the dog. That dog is sad. The way he's sleeping, the way he's turning the head, that means it has stomach ache. Apes are the only one that have actually mastered that. Apes have a bigger brain compared to every other mammal. They have a bigger brain. Primates are the one with the biggest brain. That's why we are capable of extreme destruction. Extreme. I mean, what we cannot see. Think of a mosquito. Just think of a mosquito. Now, think of the different ways we've planned to kill a mosquito. Just one mosquito. Think of the different otapia, sniper, fleet, coin. Just one mosquito. See. Think of the different weapons we've created to kill ourselves. Different weapons. A lion does not carry spear or a gun. It uses its natural attributes, the claw and its teeth. A wolf, the same. A snake too, just to coil around, do the venom thing. None of them actually ever picks a stone or look for rocket launcher or look for knife. But a man will carry knife, carry gun, carry bomb, carry rockets to kill. That was why they say we are the most intelligent of all primates. We are the most intelligent. And they also said we are the only one that can look at the mirror like windows. Mirror, the one that reflects outside. When you see a bird land on that window, that thing will start hitting that window. Trying to fight the other something. It is the same for a dog. It is the same for a dog. But a human will see a mirror and say, yes, brain in the world, relative to every other mammal. That is how you know a primate. Your chicken has a brain, no? Your chicken has a brain. Tiny compared to that of the human. Most of the food you eat now, your brain takes it. That's why I tell students, don't make that mistake of coming to write exam through fasting. No, eat before you write exams because you need that energy. Eat before you come for lecture, even if it is just 2 biscuits, because your brain needs it. When you don't eat, you start feeling sleepy. You start getting tired. So you have to, because see, you are not eating just for the sake of keeping your body and soul together. No, you need it for your thinking. Thinking requires lots of energy. Your brain eats more than 90% of whatever you've taken in. And humans are the only one fashioned, or primates are the only one. In fact, we are above the gorillas. Species. What is a species? Species are the basic unit of all living organisms. Species are the basic unit of all living organisms. And it is usually written in plural because species is always a collective thing, not species. Human species. Listen, it is the basic unit of all living organisms. In fact, that is how you classify different living organisms in the world. Species is the basic unit of all, that is why that thing is always written in the plural, not singular. Human species. You are part of the human species. Dogs species. So you classify them. All dog, they are a species. All humans, another species. See, that explains that definition I've just. I said the basic unit of every living. Yes. See, it is how you classify every living organisms in the world based on their type, based on their characteristics. That is why you can receive lecture. If there's any goat in this class, we chase it. If there's any chicken in this class, we check that. No, this is not check. Did you see anybody that looks like you? No, you go outside and look for people that look like you. So I said, it is the basic unit of every living thing in the world. Yes, every living thing in the world, they classify them. COVID-19 is a species. That thing is a virus. It's one of those viruses that has been disturbing humanity from the beginning of time till now. You know the interesting thing about viruses, unlike bacteria, they have no cure. Because the one who created that thing, why he calls us Homo, humans. That's the first one. Then sapiens, wise. So he created that system, usually in Latin. So a dual system to describe different species. And organisms in the world, they have those two names. So for humans, I said Homo, that's species, humans. Then the types of human now, erectus, that stand. You can stand and not be intelligent. There are different kinds of humans now. Erectus, sapiens, habilis. And you have different kinds of them. So it now said Homo. Automatically, that tells everybody that that is a primate. He's human. Homo, human. Then it asks what kind of human? Intelligent, sapiens. Non intelligent, erectus. Social, habilis. So he used the system for every organism. And even your mosquito has two names. It's a different mosquito that carries malaria. It's a different one that carries Zika virus. The same useless mosquito. It's a different one that carries yellow fever. See, of all mosquitoes in the world now, it is Aedes, that's the first one, Aedes aegypti. I think that's the second name. And a female that drinks human blood. Male mosquitoes don't suck blood. It is only the female.